The honourable member for Vermilion Lloydminster.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. Recently, the studio behind the upcoming film Hard Powder sought to film in and around Banff and Jasper. However, Parks Canada denied them a permit, largely because the character in the movie, a gang leader, is Indigenous. Now, the actor involved, Canadian icon Tom Jackson, reviewed the script and wrote to Parks Canada indicating that he did not believe that the script was disrespectful. So to the Culture and Tourism Minister, Parks Canada has directly interfered with the film industry in Alberta. What assurances have you sought or received from the federal government that this will not happen again?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. Mr. Speaker, we know that the film industry does generate good jobs to our province and diversifies our economy. Mr. Speaker, this project that the member is referring to is under federal jurisdiction, so they do have a process that they have to go through, and we will continue supporting the industry in this province, and I invite the member to also follow up with the federal contacts within the federal parks who can actually provide the permits that are necessary for this project. Thank you.
The supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, with respect, Minister, that's your job. And so thank you, Mr. Speaker. And given that this film would have added to a long list of movies that would have been shot in Alberta that make free marketing opportunities for Alberta tourism, and given that the film's producer stated that the crew intended to spend some $5 million in Banff and Jasper over the course of the shoot, boosting local industry, employing Alberta film crews, and showcasing Alberta to the world, again to this minister, why were you aware of this issue? And if so, why have you allowed Parks Canada to take millions of dollars away from both our film industry and our tourism industry?
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and to the member for the question. Again, Mr. Speaker, this particular project is not within the jurisdiction that I can do anything about. What we have done is we continue to provide support to an industry that we know provides good paying jobs to our province, making lives better for Albertans. That's exactly what we're continuing to do. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Second supplemental.
Well, Mr. Speaker, thank you. Given that rural municipal stakeholders would like to discuss this issue, along with a litany of other concerns about supports for tourism and cultural industries in rural Alberta with the minister, and given that the AAMD&C meeting is exactly the forum where this discussion should take place, again, to the minister, will you commit to attending the ministerial forum at AAMD&C to hear this and other concerns from rural leaders, or will you be skipping it for the second time in a row?
The Honourable Minister of Culture.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I can assure the minister, the former minister, who at the time has not really provided the kind of leadership that we have seen these days in our province when it comes to culture and tourism. Mr. Speaker, every day I come to work, I come to make sure that we're supporting the people of this province with good paying jobs, ensuring that we're supporting culture and tourism. Mr. Speaker, it's something that this government has done, that I personally have done, and Mr. Speaker, I will continue to do going forward. Thank you.